Thank you very much to Tyler Verloop for that excellent piece on the Bash Brothers of Briarcrest College. Thank you also very much to our public address announcer for introducing both of our teams. Like we said earlier, we have the Briarcrest College Clippers, Kevin, and the Nate Ooks here in Game 2 of the Murray Chevrolet Cadillac 2020 ACAC Men's Volleyball Tournament. Kevin, what can you tell me about these two teams?
These two teams, they haven't played since September 14th. Nate actually won that game. They beat Briarcrest 3-0 at home. So you know that Briarcrest is looking to get one back.
Absolutely. It's always a little bit of a chip on your shoulder when you lose at home, especially a clean sweep, 3 sets to nothing. Kevin, I'm excited for this one. We saw some fantastic action in Game 1. Of course, we saw, like our lovely host of the serve, Riley Kubik, said, we saw Red Deer College Kings take on the Kings University Eagles, and the Red Deer College Kings beat the Eagles 3-1. And we are set here for Game 2 in the Val Mattiotti Gymnasium here at Lethbridge College. The opening serve from Briarcrest, Davis Gordon, the second-year outside hitter from Sherwood Park, Alberta. Can't go wrong with that one as he opens up this match with a point.
It's a good way to start a game.
Here he is one more time with a big serve. There's Gordon as Nate sets it up there. And it's a big block there. But unfortunately goes out of bounds for Briarcrest as they won't be able to get the point. It's 1-1. Ooks will take that point.
Now, Josh, I'm told that the word ooks, that's an owl. Is that correct?
It is correct. It is an owl.
But you know, ooks just sounds cooler.
It does sound cooler if I do say so myself. Here's Mitch Lewington, fourth-year setter for the Ooks with a nice serve. And one of the back rows there. An excellent play by Briarcrest to take the opening lead, 2-1. An excellent play there. Here is number 16, Javier Alvarez, the fourth-year middle. With the serve for Briarcrest, sends it into the net.
All tied up now.
2-2.
Clippers are a bit of an underdog here. They're entering number 4, whereas Nate is number 1. So we'll see if Briarcrest can pull off an upset here.
Absolutely a bit of a chip on the shoulder of Briarcrest here. Here is Daniel Ward, the second-year outside from St. Albert, Alberta. There's an excellent set there, and a big spike there by Kareem Coleman. An excellent point there by Bryton Codd, second-year outside hitter.
He had 331 kills in the regular season, averages 3.68 a game.
Fantastic season for him. Here's Emmett Hansen
from Calgary, Alberta,
taking BA Business Administration. Here's the serve, accepted cleanly by the Ooks. Set up there by Lewington, over to Fisher, who sends it to Briarcrest, and watch out, folks. Here's Briarcrest sending it back to the Ooks, out of bounds. As they can't play it, the Ooks will tie the game 3-3 early in our first set here, ladies and gentlemen.
Good close game we're seeing here so far.
Winston Vogue, with the serve here for Nate. Third-year middle, taking construction engineering technology. All the way from Edmonton, Alberta. A little bit of a trick play there by Briarcrest as they send over to Nate. It's bumped up there nicely by Klein. And it's sent over to Ward. Ward with an excellent kill there for the Ooks as they take the lead, 4-3.
Daniel Ward from St. Albert, Alberta. He's a second-year outside, and he's going to school to be a personal fitness trainer.
Graduated from Bellarose High School. With the serve once more is Winston Vogue. Third-year middle. As the serve sends it right
into the net. You hate to see it.
You hate to see it.
Unless you're Briarcrest, then you like it.
Unless you are Briarcrest, that is true. Unless you are Clippers. Unless you are a Clippers fan as well.
Here's Bryton Codd. Second in the league in kills.
A big serve there. Way out of bounds. A little too much sauce on that one. As he sends it out of bounds.
Number 9, Spencer Fisher.
Here's number 9, Spencer Fisher, fifth-year left side.
The big 6'6", taking Bachelor of Applied Business Administration from Barhead, Alberta. Fifth year left side, like you mentioned, Kevin sends the ball high up into the air, over to Briarcrest, and into the net. Can't quite get the accuracy he needs, as he, at least in my opinion, wanted to just graze the ball over the top of the net. Here's Jaden Ward, the fifth-year middle, another big 6'6" middle.
From Kelowna, British Columbia.
Here's the serve. Pinpoint accuracy. It's set up there well by Lewington as he tries to send the ball over to Briarcrest. They say no. Block the ball. Here's Fisher. Blocked one more time. Lewington sets up Klein there as he sends it over to Briarcrest. It's bumped up nicely there by Ward. Sent over to Klein, and it'll be a point there for the Ooks.
Nice block at the net.
The Ooks have brought the fire early into this contest here, Kevin. You see their bench jumping around, cheering and celebrating as they should.
Oh, they're excited, and they're in a close game here with the Clippers.
Here's Devin Klein, the fourth-year middle, taking construction engineering technology. With a nice serve. It's bumped up nicely by Briarcrest there. They set themselves up. And a big play off the net. A diving effort there by Briarcrest as Brady Watchell sends it back to Nate there. And it's killed up and down. Devin Klein has decided he wants no part of that rally and finishes it there as the Utes take a 2-point lead, 7-5.
Devin Klein, number 14, fourth-year middle, taking construction engineering technology.
Looking to construct a victory here for the Ooks. An excellent serve. Bumped up nicely there by Codd. Sent over to Coleman. Sent back to Nate. They set themselves up. Lewington sent over to Ward. Back over to the Clippers. And an excellent block there. The block party has begun early here in the Val Mattioti Gymnasium. An excellent play by the Nate Ooks. Even leaving the Briarcrest College Clippers to take their time out here. What an excellent start to this contest we've seen so far, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm loving it so far. Lots of great spikes, some blocks, relatively close game. I can't wait to see what else happens.
The energy's been high, the tensions have been high. Let's take a look at some quick replays here. An excellent serve there. An excellent serve, pinpoint accuracy by Davis Borden, the second-year outside hitter for Briarcrest. As he sends the ball over to Nate territory and they can't seem to get underneath it. Sent over there, that's one more time. An excellent diving effort by Nate, but they just can't seem to get control of it there. There's Coleman sending the ball up one more time. There's been a couple awkward bounces here, but both teams have seemed to recover well, Kevin.
Yeah, that's volleyball, Josh. You get all kinds of weird bounces and you just deal with them. Part of the game.
And there's another excellent bump there by Jared Krogan, his third year outside for Nate.
Great point there by number 14, Devin Klein.
And we are set to begin. Well, resume, pardon me. Our first set action here. Let's take another look at this one. An excellent block there by Nate, as you can see on your TV screens there, folks. Here's Klein with the serve for the Ooks. Klein with a big serve, bumped up there by Watchell. Sent over to Coleman.
There's Coleman, one of two Bash brothers mentioned in Tyler Verloop's story. He's number 1 in the ACAC, and he's an All-Canadian.
Just a fantastic season he's had. He's going to serve here. Kareem Coleman, second-year outside hitter for Briarcrest, and sends the ball into the net. That's okay. The troops have got to rally back. Nate's fired up. It's going to be quite hard to deny Nate this game here today, Kevin. They are fired up. They are ready to go.
Yeah, they're the favorite here tonight, but Briarcrest has a couple of really deadly players, so let's see what happens.
6'6", fifth-year middle, Oliver McSwain with the serve. Throws it up high into Briarcrest territory, and a quick decision-making there by Bryton Codd. Some excellent game awareness as he gets out of the way. He knew exactly where that ball was going, out of bounds.
Yeah, I think he's played this before. He's got a real great knowledge of where that ball is going. He stepped out of the way.
Almost a sixth sense for him. There's Davis Borden with a good serve. And it's bounced off the top of the net. Nate couldn't get underneath that ball. A little bit of miscommunication there. That's okay. Still lots of match left.
9-8. Got a nice close game here. Clippers down by 1.
Borden one more time with the serve for the Clippers. Sends it over cleanly. It's bumped up there by Klein. Set up by Lewington. All the way over to Fisher. Briarcrest says no. It's blocked. One more time. Ooks send the ball to Briarcrest. As they send it back, here's Fisher, bumps the ball up, sitting, Lewington, as he tries to send the ball over to the Clippers there, but the Clippers say no. They weren't buying what Nate was selling.
And it's all tied up at 9.
Davis Borden with the serve for Briarcrest. It's set up nicely there by Ward. Over to Fisher, bumped up, and there was some contact with the net, I believe, there from Winston Vogue. And it'll be Clippers' point. They've broken the double-digit barrier. It's 10-9 here early in our first set. Borden with the serve
into the net.
We are tied once more, 10-10 here in our first set. Mitch Lewington, a 6'2", fourth-year setter, taking architectural technology from Perth, Western Australia.
Another Aussie, Josh. Another Australian.
A strong Australian presence in this ACAC tournament. And an excellent serve there. It's bumped up nicely by Briarcrest. Sent over there to Codd as he sends it to Nate. Lewington sets up the ball. A gentle touch there by Daniel Ward. Ward's to the point. It's 11-10. Mitch Lewington will have the serve for Nate once more. Throws it up high. There it is. Sends it cleanly over to Briarcrest. Bumped up there by Borden. Set over there. My goodness! What force!
What a kill by Bryton Codd.
What aggression there by number 15, Bryton Codd. That's why he is one of 2 Brash brothers, ladies and gentlemen.
He is really showing why he's number 2 in the entire league right now.
Javier Alvarez with the serve for Briarcrest. Sends it up to Lewington, and it's just barely. That's all you need. It's a just gentle touch from Winston Vogue to award them the point. It's 12-11. Oops.
Vogue with a feather touch for the point.
Vogue calling a spot. Almost playing quarterback. Rallying the troops, positioning them where they need to be. There's a good serve. Set up nicely by Briarcrest. A trick play, and one of the best brothers there, Codd, was going for the big kill there. And there it is. There's the big kill. Like an explosion from the palm of his hand, he gets another point for Briarcrest.
One more for Bryton Codd. From Belize City, played on the Belizean national team.
Emmett Hansen, second-year setter with the serve for Briarcrest. It's bumped up nicely there by Jared Krogan. Set up by Lewington. Over there to Klein. He sends it over to Briarcrest. Here's Parker Bloom setting his teammates up. And unfortunately, they can't get underneath that one as Nate plays the ball exactly where they need to put it. And they will get that point. It's 13-12, Nate Ooks.
The Ooks finished 20-4 this year for first in the North, while the Clippers were 14-10. So they're a bit of an underdog, but we're still seeing a close game.
Neck and neck contest so far in this match. Kevin, you're absolutely right. What an excellent spike there by Coleman. He doesn't get the kill, though. And it's blocked, an excellent block there by Briarcrest. As they deny Nate that point, we have a tie game. Lucky numbers, 13 across the board, ladies and gentlemen. Bryton Codd will have the serve once more. Sends it up high with force, but can't quite get that ball over the net.
Advantage Ooks.
Here's that big 6'6" left side, 5th year, Spencer Fisher from Barhead, Alberta.
Watch out for him. He averaged 3.21 kills per set during the regular season.
Sends the ball up high and far out of bounds. He almost took out one of our officials here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's a dangerous occupation, being a volleyball official. Got to keep your eyes open.
It's a good thing he's got safety glasses on there.
That's right. Here's Jaden Ward.
Jaden Ward, the 5th-year middle from Kelowna, British Columbia. We were introduced to him earlier in the game. An excellent service bumped up there by Klein. Sent over into Briarcrest territory by Oliver McSwain, and he gets the point. 15-14 in this neck-and-neck set between the Nate Ooks and the Briarcrest College.
That was some precision accuracy, Josh. Put it right where it needed to be.
Really proving why this is the best of the best here at the Murray Chevrolet Cadillac 2020 Men's ACAC Volleyball Tournament. Bumped up nicely by Lewington, pardon me. Fisher sends the ball over to Briarcrest. and they can't quite get control of it there as Coleman missed the ball by that much, and it rolls under the net. It'll be a point for the Ooks.
Here's Devin Klein again.
Devin Klein looking for an excellent serve here. He throws it up nicely. It's accepted well by Briarcrest. Set up there by Blue. Over to Bryton Codd, who sends it out of bounds. It'll be another Ooks point, 17-14. And it will be a timeout, Clippers. A quick 1 minute timeout here taken by the Clippers.
Yeah, the Clippers will try and stay calm here. Ooks are starting to pull away a little bit, but the key is to just keep playing their game. Don't freak out.
You're absolutely right. The Ooks have not bitten on anything that the Clippers have given them, but we're going to take a look at some replays here early in our contest. An excellent diving play there. They can't quite get underneath it. And there was a good point for Briarcrest. There was that excellent block we saw as Briarcrest managed to rally the troops once again. And that really put on their excellent decision-making process there as they get another huge block, and that'll be another point there for Briarcrest.
Great battle at the net there.
Here's a big serve from the Ooks as it's accepted well there by Davis Borden and sent over there. You can tell that's why they call him one of two Bash brothers there. Bryton Codd, an excellent kill there. There's another big serve. They send it over to Nate. And there's that just gentle, just the fingertips. That's all you need from Winston Vogt as he gets that point for the Ooks. There's another excellent playmaking there by first-year libero Brady Wachel, pardon me.
That block just could not contain that spike.
There's a bump there by TJ Ward, a 6'8" second-year middle. My goodness. Here's the big serve there from Devin Klein. Bumped up there. And there's a big block. But they will not go back into Briarcrest territory, as it'll be a point there for the Clippers. 17-15. Serving for the Clippers will be Coleman. Here's Coleman with the serve. An excellent play there, a diving effort there by Klein as he sets up Ward. Goes over to the Clippers. Set up nicely by Hansen. Hansen over to Codd. Here's Nate doing a little bit of playmaking here. They set it up there. There's Lewington. Over to Ward as he sends it inbounds. Some confusion there from Briarcrest.
I think both teams thought they had a point there.
The point will be awarded there to Nate. 18-15. Some slight confusion there from Briarcrest. And here's the serve from
Oliver McSwain.
Oliver McSwain from Fort Smith, all the way in the Northwest Territories. An excellent serve. Just too much sauce on that one.
A little too much mustard on that ball, Josh.
I didn't order that much mustard on that serve, Kevin. He sends it out of bounds. Here's the Clippers with the serve. Davis Borden, the second-year outside hitter from Sherwood Park, Alberta. Here's the serve. Set up nicely there by Ward. Over to Lewington. He sets Ward back up with a gentle, just a gentle touch. And it'll be inbounds for an excellent point there from the Nate Ooks.
That was a beauty, Josh.
Here's Lewington with the serve.
The fourth-year setter from Perth, Western Australia.
He's been serving the ball quite well so far in our contest. It's set up there by Hansen as they send it over to Nate. Vogt sets up, and a good save, an excellent save there by Mitch Lewington, but unfortunately he just can't get the point they need as it will be played out of bounds.
2-point game here, staying close. No one seems to be able to pull away for
Here's
more than
Alvarez.
2 points.
Well, pardon me, here's Alvarez with the serve. Throws it up, and it's set there nicely by Klein. Over to Lewington, who sends the ball. And what a move there.
You don't see that one too often,
Some
Josh.
fancy footwork on display from the Clippers, but it won't matter as the Ooks will get the point there. As they have broken that 20-point barrier, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Daniel Ward with the serve.
Daniel Ward, second-year outside from St. Albert. Went to Belrose High School.
Looking to go into personal fitness training. That's the program he's taking up there at Nate. And here he goes. Prepares for the serve. Throws it up high. Sends it nicely and cleanly into the Clippers territory. It's set up there by Wachel. Over to Codd. And next, our whistle blew. And it'll be a point there for the Clippers. Some excellent commitment to the team there. A diving effort by, I believe it was Daniel Ward.
Here's Hansen. Jewel Hansen, sorry. Jewel Hansen.
And substitution for Nate is 1, Tyler McCartney. Coming out is 6, Daniel Ward.
Quick substitution made here. Here's Jewel Hansen. At the serve, Emmett Jewel Hansen sends the ball into the net. It'll be a point there for the Ooks as they have broken that 21-point marker.
Ooks are really closing in on that magic number 25.
They see the light at the end of the tunnel, Kevin.
I think you're right, Josh.
Winston Voog. Third-year middle here for the Nate Ooks. Bumped up cleanly there by Codd. A diving effort by Lewington. Set up nicely there for Klein as he sends it over to the Clippers. It's set there by Wachel. Over to Coleman as he sends it over to Nate.
Oh, what an effort.
And excellent diving play there. Here's Coleman one more time. He sends it over to Nate. Nate says no. Briarcrest sends it up. They bump it up. Here's Codd looking to block. Wachel sends it back up. Here's Jewel Hansen. Back over to Coleman. What a rally we've seen here, folks. Just a quick little gentle push into Briarcrest territory. And another gentle clip and a big block there. It didn't have a whole lot of force on it, but it was just a block that they needed to pull ahead. 22-18. What a rally, Kevin.
That's easily the best rally we've seen in this match.
Winston Voog. Here's the serve, throws it up high. Almost headhunting there as Brady Wachel, the first-year libero, had to take a seat there.
I think his life might have flashed in front of his eyes there for a second.
You're absolutely right. That ball was coming right between his eyes there.
Here's Bryton Codd.
Bryton Codd looking to turn around his success with serving as once more it'll go right into the net. Bryton Codd really hasn't had a whole lot of success serving today, has he?
He's been struggling, but he's making up for it with a lot of pretty decent kills. Just 2 points more for the Ukes for the W.
There's Spencer Fisher. Getting ready for the serve. Sends it up high. Sends it up into Briarcrest territory with force. They set themselves up nicely. A huge block there by Nate. But it'll be played out of bounds as the Briarcrest College Clippers will take the point as they've broken that 20-point barrier as well. 23-20 here late in our first set of the match. Here's Ward with the serve. Bumped up by McCartney. Set up by Lewington. Over to Fisher. And it's blocked. And Nate will take the point. They have set point here. 24-20. Kevin, what do you think Nate can do to take this first set here?
Well, they don't need much, Josh. It's been close, but they just need one more point pushed over the edge. And, yeah, my money's on the Ukes right now.
They've been getting the bounces they need. Here is Devin Klein serving. Set up nicely. Here's Briarcrest making a play, and that's why they call him one of the Bash brothers. But it'll be played out of bounds, and that will be our first set of the Murray Chevrolet Cadillac 2020 ACAC Men's Volleyball Game 2. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go into more volleyball action, we're going to have a quick word from our sponsors. Stay with us, folks.
For one young man, this is more than a place to rest. It's where he got the care he needs, with the dignity he deserves. 235,000 Canadians experience homelessness each year. TELUS Health for Good brings medical care and mental support directly to those who need it most. There is still a light.
Ex-alumni John Limke. John, what are the biggest differences in volleyball from the time you played and now?
Well, I think below the weights is a big thing to keep the game going and keep it more exciting. I think a lot of the rule changes to make it the game flow and go faster, those are the biggest changes.
And who would win in a game between the 1980 team and the 2020 team we have here today?
Well, you know, they're highly skilled, these young guys today, but I always got to say that age and treachery beats youth and enthusiasm every time.
Right on. Back to you, Josh.
Thank you so much, Tyler. Thank you to our special guest there from Tyler. Thank you to our sponsors. Kevin, what do you think of our first set here in Game 2 of our Murray Chevrolet Cadillac ACAC Men's Volleyball Tournament?
Well, I think we're off to a great start, Josh. That was a close game. I think we're going to see a lot more of it. I can't wait.
Absolutely. And some fantastic volleyball played by both teams here. We're going to take a look at some replays. An excellent diving effort there by Emmett Jewel-Hansen of the Briarcrest College Clippers. An excellent kill there from Devin Klein from Nate, as that was exactly where he needed to place that ball to get his team in the lead. But of course, an excellent answer there from Briarcrest, as there was an excellent play there and an excellent show of teamwork.
Look at that effort by number 2.
There's Wachel right there. And it's set up nicely there by Fisher. There's a bit of miscommunication there as Nate didn't quite get the bounce they wanted, but it was still a good play. Here's another serve, another big serve from the Ooks as it was set up nicely there by Borden. Some good teamwork, and that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why he's called one of the Bash brothers, Bryton Codd, with an excellent kill for his team in that first set. And you heard our whistle there, folks. We're going to take maybe another peek here at another few replays before we get set. Mitch Lewington with an excellent play there to keep the ball in play. And one more time, that is why they're called the Bash brothers. There's Bryton Codd from Briarcrest. An excellent set there by Mitch Lewington. Excellent volleyball play by Mitch Lewington in that first set, if I do say so myself, Kevin.
We've seen some great volleyball so far, Josh.
And we are set to return to set number 2 of game number 2 here at the Murray Chevrolet Cadillac 2020 ACAC Men's Volleyball Tournament.
Set number 2, Nate has the service. Out first, number 3, Mitch Lewington.
You heard from our public address announcer, Mitch Lewington will have our opening serve of set number 2. Here's that set up nicely there by Borden. And my goodness, what a kill there. What a kill from Bryton Codd. Here's Kareem Coleman with the serve for Briarcrest as they look to take another bit of a 2-point lead here early in our second set. It's accepted well by Nate. A diving effort there. Up a huge block by Briarcrest. And then, oh my goodness, there's some more. Our officials have to watch out there.
Josh, we just had a fatality there with the ref. That was going right for his head.
Same referee as well, Kareem Coleman. He almost took out one of our referees. That's why he's called one of the Bash brothers, ladies and gentlemen. He has an excellent spike on him. And he got a good point there for Briarcrest. And there's setting up one more time. Bryton Codd with
Clippers
the
come
kill.
out swinging here, Josh. They are hungry.
With fire and a fury. Bryton Codd with an excellent kill there for the Clippers. Here's Coleman once more with the serve. Throws it up high. Bumped up nicely there by Krogan, pardon me. By Jared Krogan, the third year outside for the Nate Ooks.
I love that name, Josh. Ooks.
I do as well.
It's fun to say.
It is quite fun to say, if I do say so myself. Here's Daniel Ward, the second year outside, serving for the Ooks. Set up nicely there by Briarcrest. Here's a big point there. He was going for the kill, but sent the ball right into the net there. Was Davis Borden.
Those blocks are crucial.
Once more, here is Daniel Ward with the serve. Sends the ball up and over the net. Accepted well by Codd. Set up well. There's Coleman going for that big kill. Nate says no. They're going for a big kill themselves as Briarcrest with the big block. And another big block there by Alvarez. As it'll be a point there, and an excellent play there by Javier Alvarez.
Alvarez is from Turrialba, Costa Rica. He's doing a BA in psychology in his 4th year with the Clippers.
Davis Borden with the serve. It's accepted nicely there by Nate. Lewington sets up his teammate once more. There's Fisher going for the big kill. Briarcrest says no, and there is another big point there for Bryton Codd. Credit him with one more, as he has played a fantastic opening 2 sets of volleyball here.
The Clippers have a nice little lead here.
Davis Borden with the serve, sends it up. It's accepted well by Nate. Going for the kill. Briarcrest blocks. It's bumped up there by Krogan. And a big kill there for Devin Klein, the 4th-year middle of the Nate Oops. Nate will take the serve. Here's Vogt. Preparing for the serve.
3rd-year middle from Edmonton, Alberta.
A hush falls over the crowd as he waits for the serve. There's Briarcrest setting up the big kill there. Nate says no, the big block. A quick little setup there from Klein as he sends the ball over there to Fisher. There's Codd, one more and a big block. They're running and diving effort as Nate just couldn't catch up to the ball. A big point there for the Clippers as they are ahead 6-3 here in our 2nd set.
That was a great point by Bryton Codd, number 2. He's really showing why he's number 2 in the league.
Here's Javier Alvarez. Once more with the serve for Briarcrest. Sends it out of bounds. Pardon me, inbounds. Our 2 flag judges say that it's inbounds. It's perfectly where he needs it to be.
An ace for Alvarez.
Maybe half an inch away from that red line there as it's inbounds, and it's an excellent serving ace there for Alvarez. There's another big serve. It's pumped up there by Nate. And sent over with power. Watch
Into
it,
the crowd.
Watch your heads, folks, as it goes way out of bounds.
Anything can happen in volleyball, Josh.
That's right. We're live, pal. Anything happens on live TV. Here's Spencer Fisher with the serve for Nate Ooks.
Spencer Fisher from Barhead, Alberta.
Sends ball up high and cleanly over to Briarcrest as they set themselves up. A big block there and a diving effort by Kareem Coleman as he landed hard on his hip there.
Oh, he looks like he's feeling that one.
He's feeling that one.
Let's hope he can recover. He's one of their best players.
Well, he's got a bit of a jump in his step. Hopefully it doesn't affect his game too much, as he did land quite hard on that left hip there.
Here's Fisher with the serve.
Throws it up high. And it's bumped up nicely there by Briarcrest. And it appears that there was no problem at all as Coleman sends the ball with power. Unfortunately, just slightly out of bounds for him and his team.
Just by an inch. He was close.
Here is Spencer Fisher once more with the serve for the Ooks. Hush falls over, almost like a golf swing. Sends it high up into the air. It's bumped up nicely there by Briarcrest. As the gentle touch, a scrambling Ooks team beginning to play, make the ball, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a Briarcrest point.
Bit of a broken play there, but they're going to take the point. Here's number 1 for Briarcrest, Jeremy Martins with the serve.
Jeremy Martins, the 1st-year setter, taking business administration all the way from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. A nice serve there. And it's an excellent play there from the Nate Ooks. As they get that point there, they're rallying back.
They pull within 1 point of the Clippers, 8-7 for Briarcrest. Let's see if they can hang on.
Here's Devin Klein with the serve for the Ooks. Sends it up, grazing off the top of the net. It's set up there by the Clippers, and an excellent spike there as they were going for that kill. Nate says no, a big block there by Codd, pardon me. Here's Fisher going for the kill. It's bumped up nicely there by Watchell, pardon me. And it's sent far out of bounds by Kareem Coleman.
Great looking spike, but just way out of bounds.
Lots of force and power on that one.
Here's Klein.
Klein once more with the serve. Sends it up. And out of bounds.
Another out of bounds point.
Maybe by half an inch, he was there. He knew where he wanted to put that ball, but he was just half an inch off.
Clippers have got the lead here.
Here's Bryton Codd once more, looking to turn his service luck around. An excellent serve there as a diving effort. My goodness, what a team effort from Nate, pardon me, because unfortunately they just didn't have the guys where they needed to be. They were all over the court here. They were right in front of us. They were to the right of us. They were almost behind us, Kevin.
Josh, I didn't even know they were allowed to go there. I've never seen that before.
As long as it's in play, I suppose, Kevin. Here's Codd one more time with service. An excellent serve there. It's a diving Ooks effort. Briarcrest looking to regroup as it's bounced off of Jeremy Martins, that first-year setter, into the Briarcrest bench, as it'll be a point for the Ooks. They're only 1 point behind, 10-9 for the Clippers.
Another close set here, Josh.
Here's McSwain. McSwain.
Fifth-year middle, open study student.
Throws it up high. It's accepted well by Briarcrest. And sent right back where it came from.
All tied up.
We are tied 10-10.
Here's McSwain again.
McSwain will have
From
the serve.
Fort Smith, Northwest Territories.
All the way up from Northwest Territories.
Looks like they've got a
Quick little wet floor.
a few spots to clean up.
As we all know, wet floor is a hazard. It's a playing hazard.
Oh, it's deadly, Josh.
Don't want to slip and fall on that one, especially with the intensity these players are playing at.
Here's McSwain.
McSwain preparing for the serve. Calling a spot. Throws it up high. Sends it over with power and force. A running, sprinting, diving effort right into the timekeeper's table.
Oh, what an effort.
From Jeremy Martins, but unfortunately, they send it right into the net as his effort was not quite successful, but what heart and commitment to that play there.
Great play. Here's McSwain again.
11-10, Ooks lead in our second set. Throws it up high with force into the net.
That's going to tie it up again. 11-11. Make a wish, Josh.
Hey, you stole my line, Kevin. That's okay. Here's Jaden Ward, the fifth-year 6'6" middle with the serve for Briarcrest. Sends it over cleanly. It's accepted by Nate. And they send it over for the big kill there. My goodness. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that was Daniel Ward.
I believe you're right, Josh. Nice kill.
Excellent kill. Here's Mitch Lewington. Our Aussie friend has returned to serve.
From Perth, Western Australia.
He played on the Australian junior national team as well.
A lot of Australians tonight. It's good to see.
And it appears our Briarcrest coach is having a quick word with the troops.
Looks like we've got maybe something else to clean up there.
Some black marks, or as we all know, a clean workspace is the best workspace.
Looks like we got a cleanup crew coming in. But until then, these teams will have a chance to take a breath because it's been intense. This has been an intense match so far.
It's been neck and neck for the entire set. Kevin, you're absolutely right. When one team gets a point, the other team comes up with three different answers. But what happened? It appears, yes, there's a bit of a cleanup required here.
You know, I don't think we've seen a team go on much of a run this time. It's been just neck and neck, trading points, lots of out of bounds, just kind of a gritty match.
You're
but
absolutely right. It's been gritty. It's been a crazy amount of bounces. Both teams getting the bounces that they need and both do not need, as they've sent it out of bounds. They've sent it all the way to the third row of our attendance here at the Val Mattiotti Gymnasium at Lethbridge College. We've almost got it with the ball. The ball went to the left, to the right, over top, almost beneath us, as they've been everywhere, these bounces.
yeah, we had one go over our head. Seen a few refs dodge balls. Had some close calls.
A wise man once said, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. And I think that very well applies to this game as well.
Oh, did your coach throw wrenches at you, or is that just mine?
That was just yours, Kevin.
Looks like the cleanup crew is getting close to wrapping up here. Just looking for a few last spots of whatever the heck is on the floor.
Only the, we're going to have a look at some replays here while our cleanup crew gets sorted out here. Excellent set there by Nate, pardon me. And look at this excellent kill there as it goes exactly where Daniel Ward wanted that ball to go. Here's an excellent serve there by Davis Borden, pardon me, of Briarcrest. They set it up nicely. Mitch Lewington has set the ball exactly where his teammates need it to go, Kevin. He's had a fantastic first 2 sets.
That was a great play. Looked like he was going for a spike and then just tipped it over them.
Here's another good bump there by Oliver McSwain. And it appears we are ready to continue. We're going to have another look at a couple more replays, though, before we get set to resume our second set here at the Murray Chevrolet Cadillac 2020 ACAC Men's Volleyball Tournament. There's another huge block there.
Great block.
By Devin Klein. You can't go wrong with that one. And we are set to resume here our second set.
Looks like Mitch Lewington is about to give the serve.
12-11 Ooks lead here in our second set. An excellent serve there, bumped up there by Codd. Alvarez looking for the point there for the Clippers. There's Coleman with a big trying to get the spike that ball over, and a diving effort there from Briar Crest. Oh, and it looks like there's a bit of a collision there by the Clippers.
Looks like number 2 is not feeling great.
Oh,
slow to get up.
He's favoring that right shoulder there, Kevin.
That's not good. Let's see. We'll see if he stays on the court. Looks like he might be making an exit.
There's a bit of a collision there by Jeremy Martins and Brady Wachel. Both first years. Martins, the first-year setter, and Wachel, this first-year libero. Both business administration students.
But how about that rally, Josh?
And
there's some scrappy play, but pretty nice point in the end.
You're absolutely right. Some excellent commitment and heart shown by both of those players. And it appears Martins will stay in the game. And, Wachel will stay in the game, and Martins will have a quick seat on the bench. He's favoring that right shoulder there, Kevin.
Looks like he's just going to continue to play through the pain.
You can't go wrong with that, or that's an excellent teammate move there from Wachel.
From Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, went to St. Mary's High School. First-year libero for Briarcrest.
Here's Lewington preparing to resume the set here as he gets ready for the serve for the Ooks. Here's Lewington with the serve. It's accepted nicely. A diving effort there by Codd. As the Clippers seem to be a little bit of miscommunication there, as there's a bit of a scramble in front of the net there. An excellent,
wow, what a block.
Excellent spike and an excellent block. An even better block there by the Clippers. There's one of the big block there. Attempted block there by the Ooks, as the Clippers will take that point there, as they can't quite manage to get underneath that ball to send it back to the Clippers.
That was a great point by Coleman. He's showing why he averages 4.36 kills per set.
My goodness, here's Coleman once more with the serve. A diving effort, my goodness, what a pancake play there by Coleman. But
he just got it with his fingers there. I thought that was a point for sure.
By the fingertips there, Kevin, but unfortunately, his effort is futile as the Ooks will take the point there. 14-12 here.
Here's Daniel Ward with the serve. From St. Albert, Alberta.
Here's the serve. Set up nicely there by Briarcrest, and it's a bit of a slam dunk play there by Emmett Jewel Hansen.
They'll take it, Josh.
Just tucked the ball right back to the Ooks, and I don't think they were expecting that one.
No, I think they took it by surprise.
He
1 point game.
Socked him out of position there, if I do say so myself. Here is number 13, Davis Borden, from Briarcrest College, with the serve. And there's Nate looking for a bit of a tuck play there themselves. Coleman sets the ball up, back to Nate. Oh my goodness, another diving effort there by Wachel. He's got to be favoring that shoulder.
Wachel is taking a bit of a beating here.
Absolutely, he's going to be black and blue by tomorrow morning.
Who says volleyball is not a contact sport? Here's Borden with the serve.
Borden, that big 6'5" outside hitter for the Clippers. There's an excellent bit of a trick play there. They thought they were going for a much more powerful serve, my goodness, and there is why, right there is why they call Bryton Codd one of the Bash brothers. An excellent kill there by Codd.
He's number 2 in Canada, and he's showing why.
There's Davis Borden.
Sorry, in the ACAC.
Davis Borden sends the ball up to Nate. Alvarez sends it over back to Codd. Codd going, there's blocked by Fisher. Here's Coleman, back over to Codd. It's blocked again. And just out of bounds. It was Lewington. Looked to get underneath that ball, but he didn't quite have anybody in position. The Clippers have taken the lead 16-14. Timeout, Ooks. Here. And
Another great close set here, Josh.
absolutely.
These two teams, they might not be close to each other in the standings, but they are having one heck of a game here.
You're absolutely right. We're going to take a look at some replays here. And here's another one of those big blocks there. As Codd, Bryton Codd just manages to find a way to get those kills, even with the Nate defense there. As he just finds the open lanes, he finds the openings in between each player when they go up for that block, and he just manages to get kill after kill for Briarcrest.
Power and accuracy, Josh.
Pinpoint accuracy, an excellent bump up there by Jared Krogan. And you can see Briarcrest there, some quick decision making as
What
they
a
send
kill.
it back over to Codd. There's that precision accuracy we were saying earlier there, Kevin.
That's right, Josh. It's a thing of beauty watching the Bash brothers.
There's one more, a big block there by Daniel Ward, but unfortunately just goes way out of bounds as one of the Ooks couldn't quite get underneath that ball. And there's the play where the ball went fourth row here at the Val Mattioti Gymnasium right there. And here we see an excellent serve here by Briarcrest. Send it up high. And a diving effort there.
Nice save.
Jared Krogan.
What an effort.
An excellent diving play, yes. What commitment, what heart we've seen from each one of these players. From Brady Wachel staying in the game for an alleged shoulder injury there. And we are getting ready for the serve for the Nate Ooks.
Here's Vogt, 1.15 kills per set from Edmonton.
He's had an excellent serving game today here, Kevin. Excellent bumped up there by Wachel. Here's Codd with an excellent effort there. It's set up by Lewington all the way over, and it's an excellent diving play there by Wachel one more time. Here's Codd. He bounces it right off of the forearms there from Winston Vogt, pardon me. And he will get the point there for the Clippers.
Another point for Bryton Codd. He's doing an MA in Leadership and Management at Briarcrest.
Here's Javier Alvarez with the serve for the Clippers. He's had a fantastic serving game here today, Kevin, if I do say so myself. He continues with it. Set up nicely by Lewington. All the way over to Fisher. And that's exactly what they need. They get the quick little tuck over the net. And they will take the point there. 17-16 Clippers lead.
Yeah, no team is proving to be able to pull away here, Josh. I think it's just going to be like this all game.
Here's Spencer Fisher with the serve for the Nate Ooks.
From Barhead, Alberta.
There's the up high, sends it way up high. A diving effort there by Wachel. Over to Codd, he sends it back and out of bounds. It'll be point Ooks. We are tied 17-17 here.
And I don't think either of us is surprised, Josh. Another close set. These teams are evenly matched.
Not at all. These teams have been neck and neck all match long. Not a single victory in this match has been easily just given out. Both of these teams have been neck and neck. There's a huge serve there by Spencer Fisher that it goes quite out of bounds. Here's Emmett Jewel Hansen, second-year setter, with the serve for the Clippers.
He's from Calgary, Alberta. Went to Centennial High School.
Sends it up high. It's set up nicely there by Klein. There's Lewington once more, sent over, way over to Daniel Ward as he sends it quite out of bounds. Clippers take that 2-point lead, 19-17. Jewel Hansen once more with the serve.
Here's the serve from the second-year setter.
Excellent serve there. It's accepted well there by Ward.
Great battle at the net.
The Utes were going for that big kill there. It was Spencer Fisher with the big jump up, but it goes right into the net, and it was blocked by Briarcrest. They seem to have an answer. Quite almost anything the Utes are throwing at them right now.
They're looking like they could close in on 25.
Here's Jewel Hansen with the serve. Bumped up well there by Ward as they send it over to the Clippers. A quick tuck play, and there's Wachel one more time, diving as Coleman jumps over his teammate, almost double stomping him in the back. My goodness.
Look at that energy, Josh.
Both teams have been just, let's talk about Brady Wachel for a minute there. He's shown some excellent commitment.
Well, just being on the court.
Absolutely.
It looks like he's feeling a bit better.
Here's Devin Klein with the serve for the Ooks. Set up there. Back over to Cobb. It's blocked by Fisher. And Wachel calling the spot, calling his shot as well, as he points seemingly from the ball to the ground, where exactly where it was going to land, out of bounds. And it's 21-18 Briarcrest here. Here's Codd with the big serve. Lewington over to Fisher, blocked. A big diving effort, my goodness. There's Coleman once more. Another big diving effort.
Into the chairs.
Pardon me, folks. I'm on the upswing of a cold, but the energy in this game has brought me back to life. Here's Bryton Codd once more. That'll be a quick timeout here taken by the Nate Ooks.
Probably a good time for a timeout here, Josh. The Clippers are really closing in on 25. The Ooks just need to settle down. They're getting a little rattled out there.
While Briarcrest certainly sees the light at the end of the tunnel here in our second set, we're going to take a look at some replays here so far from our second set of action. Look at this. Guys are falling left and right. They're diving to and from. I don't know what to say. Brady Wachel, he fell hard into his teammate, seemingly with a bit of a shoulder injury, and he's been favoring it all set long. But look at this big shot there, as that's the ball that goes way over our heads. We got to make sure that we don't take one off the top of the head.
You know, you wouldn't even know it that he's feeling that way. Wachel is still playing great.
The adrenaline is definitely pumping for him.
That's probably what's keeping him going.
Absolutely. He's seeming to take a seat there on his bench, as he deserves. He's played a heck of a match here.
Oh, he deserves a rest.
There's a big serve, big diving effort there by Nate. There's Ward with a big serve over, well, not serve, pardon me, but he sends it over to the Clippers, and it's blocked.
Great spike.
Here's another big serve by Oliver McSwain. And there's another big play there from Winston Vogt. Here's Bryton Codd with the serve for the Clippers. Sends it up high with force. It's accepted well. Lewington sets up Ward. There's Jaden Ward of the Clippers. Setting up the ball nicely there for Bryton Codd. He gets that kill. 23-18 for the Clippers.
They are closing in, but don't count out the Ooks. They've got plenty of weapons in their arsenal.
Absolutely not. We've been neck and neck all match long. Here's Codd once more with the serve. Throws it up high with force. Accepted well there from Klein. Lewington sets up Fisher. He's bumped up there by Jewel Hansen, as he set an excellent block there from Nate, as Ward sends the ball to the net. It's 24-18. We have a set point for the Clippers.
And here is Bryton Codd with another serve.
Bryton Codd once more.
See if they can finish this set off.
Throws it up high with force. Accepted well there from, Devin Klein. Set out over to Ward. Diving effort by Wachel. There's Codd again, my goodness, with force. Sending it back over to Nate. There's Coleman with an excellent kill to take the second set for the Briarcrest College Clippers. They've taken this set. We're tied 1-1. But before we get into any more, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hear a quick word from our sponsors. Stay with us.
For one child, this is more than her home. It's where she got connected to the world. 42% of low-income families don't have internet. TELUS Internet for Good connects families in need with high-speed, low-cost service. There is still a light.
I'm with Chantel Klein. She's a parent of one of the players on the Nate Ooks team. Could you tell me what number and who's your son?
Number 14, it's Devin Klein.
Awesome. What position does he play?
Left side.
And how long has he been playing volleyball for?
Well, he's been playing since probably grade 8, 7, but at 8 he's been for 4 years.
Right on. How's
He's loving it.
awesome.
Yeah.
And what's with the Cal here today? Just to give him some extra cheering?
Of course, we need the Ooks to win. Woo woo!
And do you expect? Awesome. Back to you, Josh.
Thank you so much, Tyler. Of course, a big shout out to Mrs. Klein there, mother of Devin Klein there. A fantastic match he's had. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Murray Chevrolet Cadillac 2020 ACAC Men's Volleyball Championship Tournament. Kevin, what do you think of that? What do you think of that second set we saw here?
Great set, and I think it was good to see Briarcrest bounce back. They've been really fighting back. You can tell that they did not like losing that first set one bit, and they were just out for some kills.
Absolutely not. We're going to take a look at some replays here from our second set. An excellent setup there by Alvarez. This set you really can be summed up with blood, sweat, and tears, I think, Kevin, as there was some fantastic diving play. You see
There's one right there.
That was the play we saw. Brady Wachel hurt his shoulder, seemingly hurt his shoulder on. And but like we said, there's really, you can sum up this entire set with blood, sweat, and tears, as both teams with diving efforts. Look at this excellent kill there from Kareem Coleman. As that's why they call him the Bash Brother, one of the Bash Brothers, pardon me.
That's right, Josh.
Such force when he spikes the ball down to the ground.
It's unstoppable.
There's an excellent serve there from, Daniel Ward of the Nate Ooks. It's set up nicely there by Spencer Fisher. Back to Fisher as he gets, there's a big diving block there by Wachel.
Great play by Wachel.
And there we see one more time, Bryton Codd with that accuracy, that accurate kill game. Like, look at this. My goodness, what force. As they seemingly have almost no look passes to each other, these two Bash Brothers. My goodness. And we are going to take a couple more looks at some replays. And look at this. My goodness. Right into the forearm there of Daniel Ward.
That's got to hurt.
An excellent play there from Bryton Codd. Here's another big Briarcrest serve. It's accepted well by Nate. Nate has been accepting anything that the Clippers have seemingly thrown at them. They've accepted it very well here today, Kevin.
Oh yeah, it's been close. Neither one of these teams can seem to pull away by much.
We are set to resume our third set of ACAC action here in the Valmatiotti Gymnasium at Lethbridge College. Here's Kareem Coleman with the serve for Briarcrest. It's accepted well by Nate. There's Lewington, sets up McSwain with an excellent kill. Sets him up cleanly. An alley-oop almost, you can call it.
Nice play by the Ukes. They draw first blood, 1-0.
Some excellent team chemistry shown there. Here is Spencer Fisher going to take the first serve for the Ukes of this set. Throws it up high and with force, accepted well by the Clippers. My goodness, like an explosion was Coleman with the spikes there. A diving effort there from Ward. Lewington sends the ball to the Clippers. There's Codd one more time, as it'll be a point there for the Clippers. 1-1.
Great response there by the Ukes. They managed to stymie one of those Bash Brothers spikes. That's not easy to do.
Absolutely. I think this will be another neck-and-neck set here, as we are tied 1 set apiece in Game 2 of our Murray Chevrolet Cadillac ACAC Men's Volleyball Tournament.
Here's Borden with the serve.
Set up nicely by Ward. Here comes Klein. Lewington sets up Klein. Going for the kill there. Clippers say no. Here's Codd. An excellent play there by Ward. Klein sending the ball back, a diving effort by Wachel. Coleman sends over to Codd, sends it back to the Ooks. Lewington over to Klein, and will send it out of bounds. It'll be a point for the Clippers. They take the 2-1 lead.
They are excited. The Clippers are pumped. I think they can taste that win.
Absolutely. The morale is high. The adrenaline's flowing. The Clippers are ready to win. Here's Borden with the serve, accepted well by Ward. Lewington sets up McSwain. Oh, watch your head, referee. A diving effort there from Ward. It's sent back over to the Clippers. There's Codd once more with an excellent kill for the Clippers. 3-1 after a fantastic kill there.
Great rally that ends with a Clippers point.
Oh, absolutely. With force, Bryton Codd just sends the ball down.
Yeah, you don't want to get in the middle of one, or in the way of one of those.
You absolutely do not be in the way, pardon me. You do not want to be in the way of a Bryton Codd kill there, ladies and gentlemen.
Another serve into the net. 3-2 Clippers.
It'll be Nate's serve here. Here's Devin Klein with the serve. Throws it up and cleanly, pardon me, maybe not cleanly, serves it into the net.
Teams trade serve straight into the net. It's 4-2.
Here's Javier Alvarez, number 16, that's 6'4", fourth-year middle for the Clippers. Beginning our rally, a nice clean serve, accepted well there by Krogan. Sent over to Fisher, and it's blocked. Lewington pumps the ball up. There's McSwain, sends it back to Alvarez. Alvarez sets up his teammates. There's Coleman. An excellent diving play there by Fisher, as he just got that awkward bounce that's sent out of bounds. 5-2, Clippers lead.
Great effort. Just couldn't save that point.
Here's Alvarez. Sends it up and over. Excellent bump up there by Ward. Here's Lewington. Set up, and a bit of a miscommunication there from the Ooks. Still lots of time left here in this set, though, Kevin.
Yeah, the Clippers are pulling away a little bit, but I don't think they're going to get too far away from the Ooks. I think they'll be coming back.
Here's Alvarez with the serve. Raises off the top of the net. Ward plays it. Lewington sets up Ward. Accepted well there by Borden. Alvarez setting up Cobb, but it's a huge block there for the Ooks. However, it will be bounced out of bounds, and it'll be a Clippers point. 7-2, Clippers lead.
Here's Alvarez, fourth-year middle.
We'll have, before we get there, we'll have a quick timeout called here by the Ooks.
Yeah, it's not too surprising the Ooks would call a timeout. The game's starting to get a bit away just in these early stages. Let's see if they can calm it down.
Well, you're right. They need to rally the troops almost. We're going to have a quick look at some replays here from early on in our third set, pardon me. Look at this. Here's some excellent teamwork there from Coleman to Cobb as he sends it over to Nate's territory.
There's some great Bash Brothers action.
You're absolutely right. They just can't seem to get a man underneath those awkward bounces that they're getting sent. And that's been almost a key to Briarcrest's success here in this third set.
Yeah, they've turned things around.
Here's another serve from Briarcrest. As he sends it cleanly, it's accepted nicely by Ward. Set up by Lewington all the way over to Fisher. And there was a huge block there from Jaden Ward. They send it over to the Clippers. Devin Klein has had a fantastic match, so there's another jumping effort and diving effort there from Brady Wachel.
Brady Wachel, who's taken a few bashes.
He's definitely taken his lumps here in this match so far. You're absolutely right, Kevin. There's Codd setting up Coleman, sending the ball. Another look at that diving effort there.
Looks like play's resuming here.
Here we go. Alvarez set to resume action here. Sends the ball over cleanly. It's accepted nicely by Ward. There's Devin Klein with a big spike there over to Briarcrest territory. Coleman just sending it over. Here's Fisher. Accepted cleanly there by Borden. And it'll be out of bounds into the Briarcrest bench.
7-3 Clippers.
7-3 Clippers after the quick rallying of the troops, it appears. The Nate Ooks are calm, cool, collected, and ready to take this third set. Here is Oliver McSwain with the serve. Throws it up high, and it's accepted cleanly by the Clippers. They set up Codd, out of bounds. Point Ooks, 7-4.
Great looking spike, just not quite in bounds.
McSwain once more will have the serve for the Ooks. Perhaps this could be the beginning of a bit of a run for the Ooks.
We'll see, Josh.
Here's McSwain, throws it up high, sends it just a quick graze over the net. It's accepted well by Briarcrest. A diving effort there by Klein. Fisher sends the ball up. And it'll be an excellent point there for Winston Vogt of the Nate Ooks.
Just 2 points between these two teams now.
A 3-0 run has been established by the Ooks. Who knows? Maybe they can they can increase this 3-0 run. So here's McSwain. Throws it up high. Accepted cleanly by Codd. Sends it over to Coleman. And accepted by Fisher. Out of bounds, out of play, and it'll be a point there for the Clippers.
Boy, watch out for those Coleman spikes. Those things are hard to stop.
You're absolutely right, as we have some players who will be playing later on in the tournament, possibly scouting out their competition. They got to watch their heads, though, as balls have been flying left, right, center, up and down, everywhere, to and fro here in this contest. Parker Bloom with the serve. And it's played out of bounds from the Ooks. 9-5 Clippers lead in our third set here.
Here's number 8, Hansen.
Pardon me, I made a mistake there. I thought that was Parker Bloom with the serve. That was actually Emmett Jewel Hansen.
Second-year setter. Here comes.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Devin Klein sets the ball up for the Ooks. Ward sends it back over. And you got to watch out there, referee, as Codd sends the ball to the Ooks, which is blocked right into the chest of our head official there.
Yeah, that was a tricky one, Josh, if you're an official.
A bit of an odd bounce there, but here's Jewel Hansen with the serve for the Clippers. Sends it up cleanly into Nate territory. Lewington all the way to Fisher. It's blocked, but played still by the Clippers. Out of bounds. It'll be an Ooks point. 10-6. Clippers lead. Mitch Lewington, our friend from Perth, Western Australia, with the serve.
He's studying architectural technology.
Clean serve accepted well by Wachel. As Coleman, Codd sends it with force into Nate territory. There's Daniel Ward setting up. And here's Lewington. Sets up Daniel Ward, and it's blocked there by Jaden Ward, pardon me.
Great block there. 5-point lead here for the Clippers.
To our knowledge, there is no relation between Jaden Ward and Daniel Ward.
That's right, Josh.
But a slight confusion on our part. My apologies. My goodness, what a serve there from Bryton Codd. Seemingly putting the ball exactly where he wanted. As Klein diving for the ball, but just can't quite get underneath it to set up his teammates.
Here's Bryton with another serve. Sorry, Codd. Bryton Codd.
Codd sends it up high with force. Seemingly like an explosion off the palm of Codd's hand. Gets that serving ace. 13-6. Briarcrest College Clippers lead. Here's Codd once more with the serve. Sends up the ball high. One more with force, accepted well by Ward. A bit of a trick play there. Here's Fisher, and a diving effort from Codd.
What an effort by Codd.
Seemed to get sonked out of position there. Here is the Ooks.
Here's Daniel Ward.
Bit of a trick play on that one, as it was a point for the Ooks. Daniel Ward, of course, will be serving. Sends it up and over cleanly. And there's another bit of a trick play there from the Clippers, as it'll be Kareem Coleman there one more time with a big kill for the Clippers.
Yet another Bash Brothers point.
Here's Jaden Ward with the serve for the Clippers. Not too high with that serve. It's accepted well by Klein as he goes to send it back to Clippers territory. Alvarez sets up his teammate there. An excellent play there by Klein. Ward sends it back to Briarcrest. An excellent kill there. You can see the fire, the passion, the aggression on the face of Coleman after an excellent kill there for the Clippers. As Jaden Ward will take the serve here once more. It'll be an Ooks timeout as they trail the Briarcrest College Clippers 15-7. I would say about halfway into our third set here, Kevin.
Yeah, I think the coach might be a bit worried. They're down 8 points to the Clippers. No surprise they're calling the timeout.
We're going to take a quick look at some replays here from our third set. Some excellent playmaking, some excellent team chemistry there. Look at the force of that kill. Here's another serve from Coleman. He's had a fantastic third set. These two Bash brothers have had just a fantastic match all around so far, Kevin.
That's right, and we've seen Coleman. He was struggling with his serves early, but he's really coming to his own.
He seemed to find his serving game for sure. He had a couple 2 straight serving aces there in our third set before our timeout here. Here's Wachel. He bumps it up nicely up. Sets up Codd, pardon me. There's that diving play there by Daniel Ward. Fantastic play. It's jumped up there by Jared Krogan. Sent over to Briarcrest, and there is another one of those huge Bash brother Bryton Codd kills for Briarcrest. And you can see here, Briarcrest has had some excellent at adapting what the Ooks are throwing at them.
Those Bash brother spikes are just a thing of beauty. You love to watch it.
There's almost a telekinesis power between the two of them. They know exactly where they are on the court. But Jaden Ward will resume our third set here. An excellent block there by Briarcrest. A diving effort, almost tabletopped him. Here's Lewington, sets up Kroger, over to Fisher. Sends the ball back to Briarcrest. There's Jewel Hansen sending up Codd. Codd to Coleman. Watch your heads, folks.
That was a close one, Josh.
Almost ran into one of our cameras.
It's all part of the volleyball biz.
All part of the volleyball experience here.
9-point lead here by the Clippers.
16-17 Clippers lead. Here's Ward once more with the Clippers serve.
Ward is a fifth-year middle. He's taking theological studies.
Sends it up. Grazes off the net. That's almost exactly what they needed. A diving effort there from Nate. Pardon me, an excellent block there.
Great block.
From, pardon me if I'm wrong, Kareem Coleman and Javier Alvarez. An excellent block will get them a point. They're 10 points up here on the Ooks.
Yeah, if you're the Ooks, you've got to be starting to get worried here. This is not looking good for them.
We got to get their heads back in the game here, folks.
Big change from those tight first 2 sets we saw.
You're absolutely right. The Clippers finding their game. Well, pardon us. There's a big serve there from Jaden Ward. Sends the ball out of bounds. It's 17-8 for the Clippers.
Winston Voogd.
The Clippers have really found their game here, Kevin.
Oh, yeah. Huge difference between this game and the last game. They're really starting to pull away.
Winston Voogd with the serve for Ooks. And it's exactly where he needed to be. The shoelaces of Bryton Codd will award the Ooks with 1 point. It's 17-9.
Nice looking ace there.
Winston Voogd once more with the serve, hoping to repeat his last rally success. Sends it up. Accepted well by Wachel. An excellent block there by the Ooks. And it'll be a point for the Clippers as they just sent it out of bounds.
What a great battle at the net.
Absolutely. It's almost been a battle of attrition here at the front of the net here, Kevin.
That's right, Josh.
Excellent serve there by Coleman. A diving effort there from McCartney. Excellent effort there by Lewington. Oh, and a diving play. Just a fingertip away from Jared Krogan.
He nearly had that one, Josh. That would have been amazing.
19-9, Clippers lead. Clippers can begin to see the light at the end of the tunnel of this set.
Here's Coleman.
Coleman once more. Throws it up high with force. Accepted well by Lewington. Sets up Klein. Blocked. Bumped up by Wachel. Set up to Cobb. And a quick little miscommunication, a bad bounce there for the Ooks as the Clippers have broken the 20-point barrier. 29 Clippers lead.
Nice little tip just over the net there.
Both teams have split set wins. We are tied 1-1. Here's Coleman once more. Throws it up high for a serve. Out of bounds. Ooks will reach double digits with that serve right there as he goes out of bounds.
That lead is looking a bit unsurmountable, though. We'll see if the Ooks can make it close, maybe make a comeback.
Here's Spencer Fisher with the serve. The 5th year left side for the Ooks. Throws it up high. And sent over with power.
Out of
Just
bounds.
a little bit too much power. Too much mustard on that sandwich. Our as it goes out of bounds. Some quick playmaking here.
Swapping out some players.
From the Ooks. Some substitutions as Mitch Lewington will have a quick seat.
Let's see if these new players can mix things up, maybe get the Ooks closer
Carter
to that
Godd,
25.
number 10, second-year setter, will make his debut in this match for the Ooks. Speaking of Godd, and he sets up, McSwain for an excellent little play there. Coleman, Codd, with an excellent play there to get the point. 22-10, Clippers lead.
Here's Davis Borden.
Davis Borden, the big 6'5", second-year outside hitter, serving for the Clippers. Set up there by Klein. An excellent almost alley-oop play. They couldn't get the ball high enough where they needed it to be as Oliver McSwain sends the ball into the net and awards a point for the Clippers, 23-10.
Great block. Clippers within 2 of the W.
Here's the big serve from Borden. Diving effort by Klein, and an excellent tuck there from Alvarez and Codd. An excellent team effort there. We're on set point here for the Clippers. They can take that 1-set lead.
Looks like we got another cleanup situation here on the court.
Cleanliness is key, Kevin.
It sure is, Josh, especially when it comes to volleyball. You want that court sparkling clean.
Of course, you don't want any slips, any falls.
You want to see your face in that volleyball court.
Exactly. You almost want the floor clean enough to eat off of it, but that would be pretty gross. Here is the Nate Ooks. My goodness, what a play by Klein. An excellent block there. He sets it up for Shapka. There's Jewel Hansen, pardon me. And there'll be a bit of net contact if I'm not wrong. 24-11 here for the Clippers.
Clippers will take another run at that final point.
We'll have a serve here from Devin Klein. New additions to the Ooks lineup here on the court are Carter Godden and Jonathan Shapka as they make their debuts in this match here. An excellent diving play there by Daniel Ward. Oh, it's just a tad out of bounds.
What a great point.
That will be the set point for the Briarcrest College Clippers as they take our third set. It's 2-1 Clippers as we head into a quick break. Stay with us, folks.
For one young woman, this wasn't just a place to eat. It's where she got a call with the support she needed. For youth leaving foster care, their phone can be their lifeline. TELUS Mobility for Good gives them a free phone and plan to stay connected to what matters most. There is still a light.
With Alex from the Keano College, you guys came down on Monday. What did you guys do until Thursday here?
So every day we had practice. We decided to leave on Monday just because it was such a long drive, 12 hours on the bus. You know, we wanted to get rid of our bus legs, we say. So we did practice on Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday morning, and obviously today in the morning for half an hour.
Awesome. And you guys are the champions from last year. What does it take for you guys to repeat this year?
Well, it will be definitely difficult. Last year it was a totally different team. Now we have a pretty much brand new team, a lot of new guys, and I believe we're ready though. We look ready, we feel good, and we're ready to go.
Awesome. Back to you, Josh.
So much, Tyler. Of course, the Keano College Huskies will be making their ACAC Murray Chevrolet Cadillac 2020 ACAC Men's Volleyball Tournament debut after this game for Game 3. That'll be at 6 p.m. Kevin, what have you thought of our first 3 sets here?
Josh, the first thing that's coming to mind is what the heck happened in Game 3 there? 2 really close sets, and the Ukes just collapsed. I don't know what's going on.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right. We're going to take a look at some replays here from our third set, but you're absolutely right, Kevin. The Clippers seemingly managed to find exactly what they needed for this match here to take that 2 sets to 1 lead over the Ooks. Just a fantastic set of volleyball played by the Clippers. Honestly, there's no complaints in my eyes if you're the head coach of the Briarcrest College Clippers.
Yeah, it's almost like the Clippers, they figured something out. They found a weak spot or something, because whatever it was, they exploited the heck out of it in that third set. Completely different than the first 2.
They've seemingly got their mojo here in this match. Their game 2 here at the Murray Chevrolet Cadillac 2020 ACAC Men's Volleyball Tournament. And as we can see here, is it going to be a big serve for the Ooks?
A lot of big serves this game.
Briarcrest is they've accepted the ball extremely well. Whenever the Ooks go to make a play, they send the ball over to their territory. They've accepted the ball extremely well and managed to create plays on the fly, Kevin.
And I think a big part of that accepting, like good accepting, is number 2, Watchell. He's been a force out there. Despite probably having some kind of shoulder injury, he is an absolute warrior out there.
Absolutely right, Kevin. He's been a real glue guy out there, really sticking the boys together. And look at this. Big Bash Brother spike there.
Classic Bash Brothers.
Absolutely, you are right. Kareem Coleman has had a fantastic match here.
Yeah, he really found his serving game, and he was struggling a bit at the start.
Absolutely.
So I think that's probably part of why they took that last set the way they did.
Here we go with our 4th set here at the Murray Chevrolet Cadillac ACAC Men's 2020 Volleyball Tournament. Mitch Lewington will begin our 4th set with the serve. And Bryton Codd will send the ball into the net. The Ooks will take our first point of our 4th set here. Some excitement coming there from the Ooks bench.
Here's Lewington again.
Lewington once more, serving the ball all the way from down under, looking to get that serving ace. Throws it up high. Accepted well. There's Codd, pardon me. Lewington sits over to Fisher. An excellent diving effort there from Wachel. As he sends the ball underneath the net, it's caught by the Ooks, and they're up 2-0.
Yeah, great play there by Watchell. Just couldn't quite get it up over the net.
Here's Lewington once more with the serve. Lewington sends it up high. Sends it cleanly over the net. Briarcrest Alvarez with power and force, but it's blocked there by the front runner, Winston Vogt. An excellent play there to have the Ooks go up 3-0 here in our 4th set early.
Josh, I don't know what happened in that timeout, or at least that's time in between sets, but this is like a new team.
They've seemed to rally the troops. They've rallied the boys here. Here's Lewington with a big serve. It's set up there by Borden. Over to Coleman. Now back over to Codd. Out of bounds. Pardon me, not out of bounds. Just too far for the Ooks to play.
There's the Clippers' first point. 3-1 Ooks.
No shutout today in this set, boys. Here's Javier Alvarez with the serve. Sends it cleanly there to Tyler McCartney, the second year outside. An excellent diving effort there from Borden as they send it for an excellent kill there. I believe that was Bryton Codd once more.
It's a thing of beauty, Josh. Here's Alvarez again.
Briarcrest has been firing on all cylinders. Here's Alvarez with the serve. Accepted well by McCartney. They send it over to Briarcrest. Here's Jewel Hansen, sets it over to Codd there, accepted well by Grogan, and way into our team, into our timekeeper's area.
All tied up now. Alvarez again with the serve.
Javier Alvarez has looked fantastic when serving for the Clippers. Seemingly calling his spots. Sends the ball over to the Ooks. Set up well there, all the way over to Fisher, and it's bounced off of the chest of Javier Alvarez. Ooks take the 1-point lead, 4-3 in our 4th set.
Looks like it's Devin Klein with the serve.
Devin Klein once more will return to the serving position. Sends it up and over the net cleanly. It's accepted well by the Clippers. Here's Codd, sends the ball, and it'll be a kill there for Codd once more.
Yeah, I think it must have touched Klein on the way out. I thought it was out of bounds for a second.
Seemingly off the shoulder of Klein. Here is number 8, Emmett Jewel Hansen, second-year setter here for the Briarcrest College Clippers. Serving, throws it up high, cleanly over the net. It's accepted well. Here's Lewington, all the way back over to Krogan. And it's blocked. It'll be a point there for Briarcrest as they've taken the 1-point lead themselves, 5-4.
Briarcrest settling into their first lead of this set.
Briarcrest looks calm, cool, and collected. Almost ice in their veins here. They are Not nervous at all.
See if they go on a run here, Josh.
Oh, pardon me.
Oh, maybe not. Spoke too soon.
Jewel Hansen sends the ball into the net. We are tied 5-5. It'll be Vogt for the serve for the Ooks.
Third-year middle from Edmonton.
Here's the serve. Set up. Oh, and it's double touch there from Brady Wachel.
Yeah, it must have been some confusion. I don't think they knew they were so close to each other there.
No, little bit of miscommunication there. That's okay. It happens to the best of us.
Cost them a point, but they're only down by 1.
Winston Vogt will return to the serving position here. Once more, 6-5. A big diving play there by Wachel. An excellent kill there from Bryton Codd as well. Some great teamwork there on display from the Clippers.
It's all tied up at 6. Looks like they might be settling into another close set here, Josh.
Here's Codd with the serve. Throws it up high, way up into the rafters. And it's accepted well by Devin Klein, and there's the kill. Ooks take the 1-point lead.
That's got to be a bit of a relief for the Ooks. They've been sort of getting pummeled. They had a rough set, so I'm sure they're happy to have that first lead.
They did. They're looking to bounce back after that third set. Here is Spencer Fisher, 6'6", left side, 5th year. Throws the ball way up in the air. There's Coleman going for the kill, but it's blocked by the Ooks. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be a point for the Clippers.
The Bash brothers tie up the game over Briarcrest.
Here's Jared Ward, 5th year middle for the Clippers, looking to serve. Throws it up cleanly. It's accepted well by Krogan. Bounces it up. There's Codd, pardon me. Blocked by Fisher.
Out. You got to watch out for those. You can't stop them. You can stop them, but usually you're going to send them out into out of bounds, and they get a point anyways.
You're right. You can stop them certainly, but you'll be getting in the way. I certainly wouldn't want to be in the way of that one.
I don't want to take one of those.
Here's Jared Ward one more time with the serve for the Clippers. It's accepted well. Here's Lewington over to Fisher, and there was no contact. It's out of bounds. Briarcrest takes the lead.
Clippers are getting to a rhythm here.
9-7 Clippers. Ward once more with the serve. It's Jared Ward.
He averages 1.9 kills per set.
There's the serve. It's accepted well. And it'll be out of bounds off of the Ooks.
Clippers hit double digits.
10-7 here in our 4th set.
Back to Ward.
Briarcrest has established a bit of a run here, Kevin.
You're right, Josh. Let's see how far they can take it.
Here's the serve. Accepted well there by Krogan. Set up by Lewington. Over to Fisher. And there's the end of the run as there was some contact from Briarcrest and the net. 10-8. Clippers lead. Here's Jared Krogan, the 3rd year outside architectural technology student from Sturgeon County, Alberta, with the serve for the Ooks. Sends it way up. That was nice with an excellent serve. That goes a little bit out of bounds. Not quite as nice as he hoped it was going to be. Here's Kareem Coleman. Way up into the rafters. Accepted well by the Ooks. An excellent diving play there by Wachel. There's Codd. Bumped up there by McCartney. My goodness, Klein sends it back to Briarcrest. Here's Codd, and a big save there by Fisher. And the ball will go out of bounds.
Great play there, Josh.
8.
We saw a Bash Brothers point, but that all started with Wachel keeping it in like that.
And
that was key.
Excellent rally. That was a fantastic rally here in our 4th set. Coleman, my goodness. Pardon me. The power off of that serve. Oh.
Just a bit too much power there. It's got to dial it back.
Caught me off guard as well. My goodness.
Yes, it did, Josh.
Once again, my apologies, folks. I'm on the upswing of cold here.
Sometimes these plays, they take your breath away, Josh. What can I say?
Well, it certainly took mine away. Here's Oliver McSwain with the serve. Way up in the rafters. An excellent block there Unfortunately, that's exactly where Bryton Codd wanted to put that ball, in between the Ooks and the net, unable to make a play. 13-9, Clippers lead.
Yeah, they're managing to keep that nice little cushion there.
Here's Davis Borden serving for the Clippers, looking to increase that lead. A little bit of net contact there, but that's okay. No problem for Devin Klein as he spikes the ball and kills it down into the ground. Buries it 6 feet under. The 13-10 lead by the Clippers as the Ooks look to rally their way back, Kevin.
They're crawling their way back into this one, Josh. Let's see. I have a feeling we're in for another close match.
Here's Ethan, pardon me. He's looking
Close
at the
set.
wrong roster. Here's Mitch Lewington of the Ooks. Serves it up cleanly. Briarcrest accepts it well. Codd with the big kill there.
Great spike. You love to see it.
14-10, Clippers lead. And of course, Kevin, this tournament is single elimination. So, seeming if the Clippers take this set, they will be moving on.
There's a lot on the line here.
There's the serve by Alvarez. A bit of a trick play there. Here's Klein. But a big block there by Briarcrest. Here's Fisher looking to tuck the ball in between the tall Briarcrest defenders, but can't quite get the bounce he needs. Here's Alvarez once more. Oh, a little bit of butterfingers there from Alvarez. That's okay, though. His team's in the lead. He's got to be feeling good.
The fourth-year middle, he's doing a BA in psychology, originally from Costa Rica.
Nothing's going to break his stride. Nothing's going to slow him down with a big serve. An excellent little tuck play there, and it's out of bounds.
Just out of bounds.
A point there for the Ooks as the Clippers were not able to play that ball. 15-11.
There goes Klein.
Devin Klein once more with the serve. His serving game, pardon me, has been fairly nice this match here.
He's been dependable, that's for sure.
Here's Briarcrest beginning to make a play. Codd with a diving effort and will get the kill.
Another great play by Bryton Codd.
When in doubt, send the ball to Bryton Codd to get the kill for the Clippers. 16-11 in our fourth set here, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Emmett Jewel-Hansen, second-year setter with the serve.
All the way from Calgary, Alberta. Bumped up nicely. Here's Lewington, sets up Fisher, and a diving effort there from Wachel, but his team will get the point anyways. 16-11 lead.
Wachel takes yet another dive. He's really leaving it out on the court today.
He's been fearless all match today.
Absolutely. Here's Winston Voogd.
And here he goes. It's accepted nicely there by Borden. There's Codd once more. My goodness.
They're unstoppable.
The power, the force of the kills from Bryton Codd.
Well, Josh, there's a good reason they called them the Bash Brothers,
You're
or at least we do.
Right.
Here's Bryton
Sends
Codd.
it away into the rafters. Here's Codd. Accepted cleanly by Klein. Sent back over. An excellent diving play there by Lewington. Fisher. Klein. Fisher again. Lewington sends it back and out of bounds.
Rejected.
Fisher just couldn't catch up to it as it goes into our timekeeper's area.
Nice little 6-point lead the Clippers have opened up here.
You're absolutely right. 18-12. Clippers lead. Timeout taken by the Ooks. We're going to have a look at some replays here, folks, of our fourth set here at the Murray Chevrolet Cadillac 2020 ACAC Men's Volleyball Tournament. Kevin, we've seen some fantastic plays from teams here, and as we can see, here's another one right here. There's Brady Wachel again. The commitment, the heart he's shown all match long. A diving effort there from Daniel Ward.
Wachel's really one of the unsung heroes, I would say, of this match.
You're absolutely right. There's some of that excellent playmaking there from, Bryton Codd. There's Spencer Fisher with an excellent kill there for the Nate Ooks. And here's another big serve from Mitch Lewington. It's accepted well there from Davis Borden. Davis Borden has been an excellent playmaker here for the Clippers.
Absolutely, Josh. Here's another serve.
Another big serve there. It's accepted well by McCartney. Over to Lewington. Back to Devin Klein. A diving effort there from Davis Borden. And like we said earlier in the third set there, Kevin, Briarcrest has really found their mojo in this match.
Oh, you're right about that, Josh. We're seeing a better fight from the Ooks in this fourth one, though.
Absolutely. Here is Codd with the serve, with power and force, set up by Krogan. Here's Fisher. Fisher will get the kill after a diving effort by Wachel. Can't quite get that ball under control to create a play there for him and his teammates.
Here's Spencer Fisher. He's deadly. Averages 3.21 kills per set, so watch out for him.
He's been serving fantastic as well.
He can do it all.
Sends it high, loses it in the lights. And here's Briarcrest. They managed to get control of it. Codd sends it back to Wachel. Back to the clip. Back to Ooks, pardon me. Here's Lewington setting up Fisher. Fisher sets up Lewington, who sets up, who sets up McSwain. And McSwain will get the kill there. 18-14. Clippers lead.
Ooks got a nice point there. That was a great rally, though.
The Ooks are battling back here, Kevin.
They sure are. Within 4 now.
Here's Spencer Fisher.
5th year left side from Barhead, Alberta.
Sends the ball up high and into the net. It'll be a point there for the Clippers. Kevin, if you're the Clippers right now, do you start to get the heebie-jeebies as you inch your way closer and closer to advancing in this tournament?
This is definitely the time when you start getting a little paranoid. You don't want to let off the gas.
Here's Ward with the serve once more for Briarcrest. It's set up there by Lewington. Back over to Krogan, pardon me. And it'll be a point for the Ooks.
You might have had some net contact there.
19-15, Clippers lead.
Here is Jared Krogan.
Jared Krogan serving for the Ooks. Preparing to call his shot. Sends the ball way up into the lights. It's accepted well there by Codd. Codd once more. An excellent kill there from Bryton Codd.
They try to stop them, Josh, but all they can do is redirect them most of the time.
Kareem Coleman here with the serve. Sends the ball way up into the lights. Here's Coleman. An excellent bump there from McCartney. Briarcrest assembling a play. Here's Codd. An excellent block there from none other than Oliver McSwain. A
Great block.
Fantastic effort there.
Great block by McSwain there.
That's exactly what the Ooks needed to rally the troops, in my eyes at least, Kevin.
Let's see if they can start a comeback. They're looking pretty fired up.
McSwain will take the serve as well for the Nate Ooks. Assessing his options, he scans the environment.
Here's Swain, McSwain.
Throws it up high. Serves cleanly into the net. 21-16, Briarcrest lead.
Oh boy, Josh, they're within 4.
The Ooks can't get rattled by this here, Kevin. They need to keep their heads in the game.
Got to calm down and just play their game.
An excellent serve there by the Clippers. Here's Devin Klein going for the kill, and they'll get the point on that one, 17-21.
Back within 4.
Back within 4. It's not a tall hill to climb. It's still possible. But here's Mitch Lewington serving for the Ooks. Throws it up high over the net. Set up there nicely by Wachel. And there is out of bounds from Bryton Codd.
Oh, goodness.
21-18.
They're letting the back in, Josh.
The Ooks are climbing their way.
Here's Lewington again.
Lewington once more with the serve. Here he goes. Sends it cleanly over the net. Accepted nicely by Wachel. Set up there for Codd. Blocked. And there will be a Clippers point right there. 22-18. Clippers lead. Javier Alvarez will serve.
A 4th year middle.
Adjusting his options there. He's scanning his environment. In some preparations, he serves it over cleanly. It's accepted nicely there by Klein. Set up over to Ward. Pardon me, Vogt. Here's Coleman with an incredible
What
kill.
a beauty.
The power, the force from Kareem Coleman with the kill there. Clippers are just 2 points away from moving on in the tournament here, folks.
Here's Alvarez again.
And a quick timeout here. Here's a quick timeout here called by the Nate Ooks. We're going to have a couple replays from our fourth set here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this serve here from Winston Vogt. He's had an excellent serving game here today, Kevin.
Well, you're right about that, Josh. He's really coming to his own with that serve.
And there's an excellent block there from Nate. Spencer Fisher has also had a fantastic serving game. We can see him serving up.
He's been solid all game.
Oh, absolutely. He's been another one of those real glue guys, keeping the boys together, keeping the team together, keeping their heads in the game.
Absolutely.
Rallying the troops when he needs to. Lewington has had an excellent playmaking match here today as well this afternoon.
You can't lose your cool in these tight games, Josh.
Absolutely not, especially with an ACAC banner on the line.
Yeah, there's a lot on the line. Single elimination, so whoever loses here, they're done.
They will have the opportunity to see if they can still play for a bronze medal. However, the Javier Alvarez is ready to serve for the Clippers. And sends it into the net. 23-19.
Just 2 points for the Clippers to finish this match.
Here's one more time. Here is Devin Klein, prepared to serve for the Ooks.
Here's Klein.
Hush falls over the crowd. Wachel sets up Codd, going for the kill. It's blocked. Big bump up there by Lewington. Send over there by Daniel Ward. Accepted well by Wachel. And a big kill, my goodness, by Jaden Ward.
That was a beauty by Ward.
That big 50-year middle.
Just 1 point now for the Clippers.
Emmett Johansson has the power to end this match right here with match point. 24-19, Clippers lead with 2 sets in hand. Will they advance? Accepted well. There's Lewington. Sends it over to Fisher. Wachel accepts it well. Codd. And it's blocked!
That's got to be a disappointment. I'm sure he thought he had that.
The Ooks,
right into the net.
The Ooks will live to see another rally here, Kevin.
That's right, Josh.
Winston Vogt will take the serve, and it'll be timeout Clippers here.
Josh, if you're the Clippers coach, how do you calm them down?
Well, if I'm the Clippers coach, I just tell them, honestly, I tell them, keep a level head. We're 1 point away from moving on in this tournament. We're going to have a quick look at some replays here from our fourth set, but like I was saying, yes, I would just tell them, keep a level head, Kevin.
Just keep playing your game.
Keep playing their game. They found their mojo in the third set and seemingly haven't looked back. So here we're going to have another look here at Spencer Fisher serving right here.
Here's the
serve. Beginner rally, an excellent serve there, accepted well by Brady Wachel. Set up very well for Coleman as it bounces off the fingertips there of Oliver McSwain and Jared Krogan. There's an excellent way of sending the ball over to Briarcrest there. And there was Fisher once more. Just can't get the right bounce behind it. There's Tyler McCartney. Tyler McCartney's also had a fantastic match, the second year outside. Geomatics Engineering Technology student all the way from Edson, Alberta. But to resume our fourth set, here is Winston Vogt. Wachel accepts it well. That diving effort there. There's Vogt. Over to Lewington. Sends it over to the Clippers. Wachel accepts it well. Back over to Codd. It's stopped. Sends it back to Codd again. Off the chest, my goodness, of Winston Vogt to keep their tournament alive here. Jared Ward back to Coleman. A diving effort, and that
a kill
is that. The pardon me, I can't even speak. The Briarcrest College Clippers will be moving on in our Murray Chevrolet Cadillac 2020 ACAC Men's Volleyball Championship Tournament. My goodness, what a set, Kevin.
Heck of a match.
This match, seemingly to me, can be summarized in one phrase only: blood, sweat, and tears, Kevin. What heart, what charisma, what character we've seen by each and every member of each team. My goodness.
Well, let's talk about Wachel. Absolutely sacrificing his body over and over again from the play. An absolute beast in the backcourt.
Hopefully this possible shoulder injury won't affect him later on in the tournament. But yes, we saw him take that hard fall, that hard collision into his teammate there, Jeremy Martins, his first-year setter. Seemingly it didn't affect him for the rest of the match.
I don't think he even took a break.
He didn't. He sat out for a few rallies here and there, but came right back into the game like nothing happened. It was an unreal showing of heart and character by Brady Wachel, and he's a definite player of the game. Solid choice in my eyes, Kevin.
He's a contender. Maybe not as flashy as the Bash brothers with all their spikes, but an absolute necessity for this team.
He managed to create plays seamlessly. But before we get more into that, I think we're going to turn things to our public address announcer to find out our two ACAC players of the game.
Congratulations, gentlemen, and thank you to our presenters, Mr. Brown and Mr. Bennett. The win for Nate in our second game of the tournament.
All right, just fantastic players of the game in my eyes. You can't beat the solid choice in Bryton Codd. He had a fantastic game. Fantastic match all tonight. Mitch Lewington, nothing to be ashamed of. If you are a Nate Ook, there's nothing to be ashamed of in my eyes, Kevin.
No, they put on a great game tonight. They struggled in the third set, but other than that, we saw a really hard-fought action tonight. And Lewington was a big part of that. He was a stalwart.
Absolutely. Lewington, Devin Klein, both fantastic playmakers for the Nate Ooks. But let's talk a little bit about the Briarcrest College Clippers. What a fantastic, seemingly unbeatable almost after that third set.
Josh, they could be a sleeper team this year. They don't come in ranked high. Between those Bash brothers and just the effort they're all putting in, they're a contender.
Absolutely. A fantastic effort by every player in this match. Nothing to be ashamed of from either team. And I think we are ready to hear from our good friend Tyler Verloop with our ACAC Player of the Game. Tyler, what have you got for us?
I'm here with Bryton Codd, the player of the game. Bryton Codd, the player of the game for the Briarcrest College. You guys just upset the #1 team in the North. How does that feel?
It's amazing. It just shows the hard work that we've put in over the season. And we played against Nate in preseason, and we lost in very close sets. So we just knew that we could come out and take it if we just execute our strategy and bring the pressure.
What were the keys to the game for you to accomplish this feat today?
I think just playing aggressive and being the drivers of the game, following our strategy that we've planned since about 3 weeks ago. And just sticking to that and enjoying the process.
Awesome. Back to you, Josh.
Thank you so much, Tyler. And like we said, a big upset. They took over the #1 team in this tournament. What a fantastic match, Kevin.
It was a great game. I loved watching the Bash brothers do their thing, all the physical play. Heck of a game.
Unfortunately, that's just about all the time we have today for Tyler Verloop, our good friend over there, from my broadcast partner, Kevin Forsyth. Once again, the final result from the Val Mattioti Gymnasium was Briarcrest College taking this match 3-1. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon for the Murray Chevrolet Cadillac 2020 Men's Volleyball ACAC Championship Tournament. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a little bit. Thank you all very much for joining us tonight.
For one child, this is more than her home. It's where she got connected to the world. 42% of low-income families don't have internet. TELUS Internet for Good connects families in need with high-speed, low-cost service.